Here are the translations for Wheelock chapter 6. Number 1, Oculi nostri non volebant, quare agros bellos videra non paramus. Okay, so we've got this colon here that tells us we're dealing with almost two separate sentences. So let's just start with the first clause, or the first half of this sentence, Oculi nostri non volebant. Our first step is always to find the verb. That's volebant, and now we want to parse it. It's indicative mood, it's imperfect tense, active voice, third person, and plural. So we translate that as they, were well. They were, or strong. That waleo means being strong or healthy or well. Okay. So that was my verb. There's my verb. Now the second thing I look for is, let's move this down a page so we can see it all at once. Second thing I want to look for is a nominative that can go with my verb to be my subject. And I have that too. It's oculi. And that's nominative, plural, and that's also masculine. So it's nominative and plural, which is good because the nominative is my subject, which means it needs to go with the verb. My verb was plural, so my subject needs to be plural. So now we know, and we can also see that it has that has an adjective that's going with it, nostri, and that adjective agrees in gender, number, and case, right? Nostri is also nominative, plural, masculine, because adjectives agree with the nouns they modify in gender, number, and case. So it's our eyes were not. I've got this known in there. Our eyes were not strong. Our eyes were not well. Okay, that's the first part of my sentence. And now I've got quare agros bellos videra non paramus. Where's my verb, my main verb? Paramus. And it has the exact same, not quite the exact same parsing as volebant. It's indicative, imperfect, and active. But paramus is first person plural. First person plural. We were able. We need to make this a bit smaller so we can fit it all together. There we go. We were able, but I've got this known in there. So it's we were not able. We were not able. And when I've got able, I'm also going to look for a complementary infinitive. And I do see an infinitive here. Videra. We were not able to see. What were we not able to see? I'm looking for a direct object. A direct object for this verb see, so I want to look for something in the accusative, agros bellos. Therefore, we were not able to see the beautiful fields. Agros is fields, it's masculine, accusative, plural. Let's put this down here. So we're on C looking for a direct object. So I want an accusative, and that's agros, and that's masculine, plural, accusative. So it also has an adjective that's agreeing with it in gender, number, and case. Bellos is also masculine, plural, accusative. We were not able to see the beautiful fields, and so we're just lacking one word, quare, which just means therefore. So there's our whole sentence. Our eyes were, forgot our not. Our eyes were not strong, therefore we were not able to see the beautiful fields. Okay, so you should be able to parse both of these verbs. You should be able to identify a complementary infinitive. You should be able to tell me that this is nominative and it's the subject of this verb. You should be able to identify a direct object and know that it's accusative, masculine, plural. Let's get this down to size as well so we can work with it more easily. Magister discipulos malos sine mora vocabit. First I look for the verb. Where's the verb? It's vocabit. That's indicative, active voice. What tense is it with that bit? It's future. Third singular. So translate just that. It's going to be he, she, or it will call. Who will call? Do I have an nominative to be the subject? I do have a nominative. Magister. So the teacher will call. Whom will he call? Do I have an accusative to be the direct object? I do, and that is discipulos. That's accusative. It's accusative plural. Accusative plural masculine. So now I have the teacher will call the students. And now I need to go through the rest of the words. What kind of students are they? Unfortunately, they are malos. Malos. That is also accusative plural and masculine, which means it's agreeing with discipulos. So the teacher will call the bad students sine mora. Sine is a preposition. It means without. It governs something in the ablative. So the noun usually that is under the governance of sine will be in the ablative, and mora means delay. The teacher will call the bad students without delay. So there are the two translations for Chapter 6. Study up on those. Rewatch this if you have any questions, and you'll be ready for whichever one of those translations we pull off for the quiz.